water, earth, fire, air.
It's time to stop!
Hello and welcome to my woods. This is my child. Hi.
Can you just hold it?
Yeah. People are just gonna be like, what? Why is she holding cauliflower?
Is it literally because of the cabbage guy?
Yeah. I'm desperate. Okay, I don't have a cabbage right now. Is this my intro?
Yeah.
Can I tell people legally that you're my conscience? If they're like, who's the other person there? I can be like, oh, that's just my conscience.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Legally.
Yeah, legally. You know how like YouTube is like, are there any children in your video? What if I do something and you laugh? Don't
That's
laugh.
fine.
Hold your breath.
It's gonna be loudly mouth breathing.
Everyone's gonna be like, get rid of the background noise. Sorry, that's my boyfriend mouth breathing. Ooh, I wonder if I do this, people will think it's a cabbage. So hi, hello, welcome. Today, we are going to be drawing something in honor of the beautiful new Avatar resurgence. Let's try this again. Because Avatar is on Netflix now, and that makes me extremely happy. It is one of my favorite things in the world, and I, since it has gotten on Netflix, have rewatched it once, and now I am rewatching it again with my boyfriend and his sister sometimes, not always, and a couple of other friends. He's over there, by the way. Hello. So if you're watching this, and you haven't seen Avatar, I have a bone to pick with you, okay? Those of you who haven't seen Avatar don't know what this is. So listen, if you haven't seen it, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Stop.
Stop.
Get some help.
This is my house, my rules. If you haven't seen Avatar, before watching this video, just stop watching. Don't watch this video. Go watch Avatar first, and then come back. In however many weeks it takes you to watch Avatar, I've done it in very small amounts of time. Then watch this afterwards, because it'll mean nothing to you otherwise.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing about Avatar. I know I'm not being very objective here because I grew up with it. I was a small child, yay high, and yes, it is nostalgic for me. However, the character arcs, the plot, the bending, the culture, the world building, the villains, the redemption arcs. Ooh. Spoilers. It's not spoilers. They don't know who's gonna get a redemption arc. For all they know, Cabbage Guy gets a redemption arc. There's a character in this show whose name is canonically Cabbage Guy. Or is it Cabbage Merchant? I don't know. I didn't check the wiki before I filmed this. It is just chef kiss. It is one of my favorite series of all time. People of all ages can enjoy this show because it is a cinematic masterpiece. So now that only the smart people are watching, let's get into what this video is really about. It's about me suffering for hours to make an Avatar illustration that I actually like. I've tried in the past to make Avatar illustrations that are good, and I have failed tremendously. I can't do it. Composition, who is she? Action poses, I don't know who they are. I've never met them. Technique, I have no idea. So maybe this week, in a random act of God, I can make something that I'm actually satisfied with a little bit. What do you think? Do you think it's going well?
Yeah, I think the cauliflower is really the star of the show.
Oh. Well, that means I don't have to have good art though, right? So now we're gonna get into the illustration. As always, you guys should draw along with me. My challenge for you today is to draw your favorite Avatar character while I'm drawing this. They don't have to be from the main cast. Just draw your favorite Avatar character. And if you want to, you can send it to me on my Instagram. My Instagram is gonna be below. I don't feel like saying it because I always mispronounce the word underscore, except for just right now. There's a bug on my shoulder. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy the illustration. Comment down below and let me know what you think of everything. I know that things probably look wrong. I'm already at the point where I'm drawing this. I've noticed that Zuko's arm is just real messed up. So if that's the thing that you see that you don't like, don't tell me about it. I know. It haunts me, okay? So I'm gonna get right into the illustration. I hope you guys enjoy. So while I'm working on this illustration, I'm just gonna talk about the art process a little bit, and oh boy, lads, was this a process. So let's start with the composition. It's got some problems. Firstly, I really struggled with getting all the characters in the shot while demonstrating their bending and having nice poses. Usually with poster type illustrations like this, you want to have some kind of medium, big, and small in your composition, and I didn't really find a good way to accomplish this whenever I was doing the thumbnail. Especially since you'll see at the end that I extended the canvas even more to make Aang more of a focal point. I really didn't have a good vision of what kind of composition I wanted to do, or really even the size and aspect ratio of the canvas. Regardless of this, I really liked how the poses turned out. I tried to intertwine the characters and their bending elements to make up for the lacking composition, and I actually really like how this came out. Aang was another difficult part of this because he ended up looking way too old. The way the show portrays him in the Avatar state makes him look all powerful and wise, but they still managed to make him look like a 12-year-old for the most part, which I did not manage to do, so forgive me, he does look a lot older than he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be 12. I don't know how to draw kids apparently, and yet all of my adults look way too young. It's a real struggle. Otherwise, I did really like how all the other characters ended up translating into my art style, especially Toph. She came out being my favorite, and I especially liked drawing her faded green eyes. They were so pretty. Another part of this illustration that I really liked working on was the bending effects. I historically really struggle with drawing different elements and magical effects, especially fire. It takes me so long to draw fire. But here, I had a lot of fun studying how the ATLA and Studio Mirror animators drew the elements, and I finally found a good way to draw them myself. I'm especially proud of how the water ended up looking. That was so much fun to draw. For the inking, coloring, and shading, I pretty much stuck to my usual style, meaning the more anime style that I have, but I did experiment a lot with rim light and how the glow of different elements reflected on the characters. Since all the characters were also essentially backlit, I made sure to check my values a lot by adding a temporary black and white layer over the illustration. I definitely recommend checking your values if you struggle with color or depth in your illustrations. It helps to stop thinking so much about saturation and focus on the actual lighting in the piece. And for those of you who don't know, no, values are not a set of morals. They are essentially the darks and lights in an illustration, and basically how light falls on objects. For finishing touches, as you'll see later on, I also usually put a layer above the rest and paint over mistakes as I see them. It's a lot easier than fixing every line art, color, and lighting layer, and keeps things pretty organized for the most part. I did this to edit Sokka's expression in the final illustration because his mouth was looking really weird and bothering me a lot. Also, sorry if the editing during the speed paint isn't the best. My editing software was really acting up because I had so much footage in it, so I tried my best, but it could definitely be better. So while I'm working on some of the details, I have a proposition for you guys. For next week's video, I'm going to figure out what type of bender I am by taking a few quizzes and then do a character design of myself as a bender in the Avatar universe. So I thought it would be really fun if we started an art challenge tag where we draw ourselves as benders. You can figure out what kind of bender you are just by how you feel, by a quiz, by the whole hand chart, a variety of ways. It doesn't really matter. The point of this is to just get drawing and have a lot of fun. We could call it the Bender Sauna Challenge or something along those lines. If one of you has a better name for the challenge, please let me know. I know that's probably not the best name that we have for it, but I think it fits pretty well if we don't find anything else. I think it would just be an awesome way for people to get motivated to draw and to do some practice character designing, so let me know if you guys would be interested in joining in. I will be doing it regardless, but I would love to see what you guys can come up with. I haven't figured out all the details yet, so more on that next week. I also just wanted to thank everyone for all the support I've gotten over the past couple weeks. I literally never expected my channel to grow so much from my sketchbook tour, so welcome to all my new viewers, and thank you so much for commenting such nice things and watching my content. I really appreciate it. I love talking to you guys. If you want to leave a comment down below, let me know who your favorite Avatar character is, or your favorite scene in Avatar. Just spark up a nice nerdy conversation, because I don't get to have many nerdy conversations these days, so it would be a lot of fun to talk to you guys about Avatar, or even animation in general. If you have any shows that you'd like to recommend to me, then by all means, leave that in the comments down below. My favorite Avatar character is Zuko, for obvious reasons, probably. I just relate too much to his angsty personality, and his character arc is so amazing. Definitely one of the best character arcs ever written. And his relationship with Iroh just makes me cry every time. Like, okay, spoilers, but watching Iroh hug Zuko after he redeems himself just really gets me every single time. I literally bawl my eyes out if someone even mentions it. Like, I'm a weak person, okay? So I don't have a lot more to talk about during the voiceover of this video. I am not the greatest at doing the improv. I'm gonna try to get a little bit better, but this video was scripted. So sit back and enjoy the rest of the speed paint, enjoy the music selection, and I'll check in with you lads at the end of the video. Wow, that took an eternity, didn't it? I hope you guys all enjoyed the illustration. I certainly enjoyed working on it, even though it took me way too long. I had literally time to do nothing else this week. I didn't get anything done besides this. Maybe a little bit at college, but even that is questionable. Leave me a comment down below. Just like, tell me hi. Tell me how you doing. I'm doing it to you with a cabbage. Thanks for watching, you guys. Comment down below and tell me how you are. Let me know if you liked the illustration, liked the video. Let me know suggestions for future videos and content in general. Engage with our art community. We have so many nice, positive people in the comments. Thank you for everyone who's commenting lately. I really, really enjoy talking to you guys and reading your comments and everything. You're so nice. You're such lovely people. Thank you for being here, being part of this journey. Should I play a Journey song whenever I do that?
Copyright stricken so fast.
Alright guys, be sure to tune in next week for more Avatar content if you want that. I'm putting up videos every Monday, so you should be here on Mondays because we have fun in this house. It's fun here. Thanks for watching, lads, and I'll see you dudes in the next video. Goodbye.
Good.
Bugs are everywhere. Whenever I get excited, my voice just gets really guttural. It comes from years of watching Jenna Marbles and nothing else.
Yes.